Hi, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm going to do a little different type of reading with the cards I have laid out here. I'm not looking to do like a love reading, but let's see what comes out here. Okay. The first card that you got is the Hermit. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. Scorpio, you are being reminded that it's okay to spend time alone by yourself, spend time meditating on your spirituality, take time to pray to a higher source, to spiritually teach, and also you are self-discovering even more about yourself, or you will, okay? We also have the ego in reverse, which I do like to see, Scorpio. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Okay, this means that because it was in reverse, it shows that you are not in a false sense of entrapment, okay? You are not materialistic, like you're not overly focused on material things, and you're not negative or fear-based, okay? Which is really good, Scorpio. We also have here, as I look at this picture, there could be possibly a male around you that is. Okay? And, you know, the angels see what's taking place here. Yeah, and here, you know, Saturn teaches. So in your Hermit card here, in your meditation, self-discovery, and teaching spirituality, we see Saturn. And we see the moon too, which the moon, you know, you're going within the self. And with Saturn here, that's lessons, like you're learning more. You've learned lessons, and it's also the teacher. Okay, so you are the teacher that can talk about lessons, you know, give lessons kind of thing. And we see here there's not an angel looking over you. That does not mean there isn't an angel looking over you, which you know, you should know that there is, especially if you are on the upside of spirituality. We see here that you yourself have angel wings, okay? And then we have the Chariot in reverse. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower and public recognition. You are not where you want to be yet. Not yet. Okay? And then we have Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. So it looks like here you do have finances coming. You are seen as someone who's scholarly in your field, someone who's dependable, someone who's patient, and someone who is successful so far, okay, in your endeavors. Successful in your scholarly, in in who you are, like what you have learned, that teacher side of you. Also, you may have the opportunity to do something that's a little more challenging for you. Maybe you're wanting to do something a little different, something more challenging in a new area of study. This will be something different, and it will definitely be connected to what you can't see. It'll be connected to the unseen. May seem taboo to some people, but Yeah, like on the mystical side of life, okay? Okay, up here too, I'm looking at strength of vulnerability. True power lies at the boot of a perceived weakness. So listen, there are people that may see you as vulnerable, and they may think that you're weak, but you're not. If you're perceived as vulnerable, it's actually your strength. Also, enough. You were born enough. This is something to always remember. Yes, you are enough. You have wings. You're more than enough. Not only that, but you have creative power. You are very creative. You are always birthing new ideas. And these ideas literally just are all around you. They're just about you, you know. Release your alchemical energy into the world. Yeah, you are a true alchemist, Scorpio. Yeah. Not only are you really creative and birth those creative ideas, but because she's covering her breast, you don't you don't birth them into the world, you know, like you're like moving in silence kind of thing here. Also, we have trusting tricksters, which I feel is a very important card. The true trickster's only power is your trust. You're always free to withdraw it. Yeah. You don't need to have anything to do with any tricksters, any liars, cheats, scam artists, thieves, anyone who isn't good for you, and anyone who's shady, and you know it. See, you don't have to put yourself in a vulnerable position by allowing yourself to trust them. And you know, the Bible says trust all things, but that doesn't mean you trust all people. We see here there's a fox here, okay? I believe that's this individual here that has that ego. Okay, that's who that individual is. It's a fox. Shady. Wants to enwrap itself in your energy, in your embrace, just to trick you. Yeah. We have Aries, but I saw it in reverse. This individual could be an Aries, could have Aries in their chart. Ooh, what was that card I just saw? Capricorn. Okay. This person is not the sun. This individual is devil energy. Okay? Satanist. Okay? Yeah. This person may even be possessed. Yeah, pay attention to the eyes. This person comes around, pay attention to the eyes. Okay? always make sure that you are staying grounded, okay? This one wants to fall, so we'll let that one fall. Okay, Gemini. Gemini's in reverse. Yep, talking about stay grounded again, and a Leo. And a Leo, okay? Leo, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini. This could all be the same person carrying all these energies. Could be in their chart. Gemini reverse could have been a past lover, could have been a lover at some time, and definitely could be two-faced. Okay, well, Scorpio. What do we want for you? You know, I think, oh, yeah, success. You're a successful individual, and you're going to be, okay. You're going to be successful, okay? Or you are. You already are successful, but you just may not have reached where you want yet. Oh, okay. Meditation brings answers. Pray. Continue to meditate, be in silence, just like this card was saying. It's just saying it again. It's just another reminder and an emphasis on how important it is for you to do this, okay? And you know what I'm looking at? The yes card. Yep. That is correct information. Yep. Don't stop. Keep going. Yep. You're doing well. It's just you may be, you know, going into like another section of your success, like in another part of the study that goes together with what you already have been doing. Does that make sense? Yeah, so don't stop, okay? Yeah. Don't stop, because there's abundance here. But you need to make sure that you forgive and choose a new direction. Yeah. Let yourself recover. Right now is not the time for full recognition, okay? Just keep adding on to your success. Okay? All right, I hope I helped you, Scorpio. Bye for now. I'll see you soon.